What's up?
He wanted me to tell you that I had the name wrong, but I am not supposed to know the actual name of the guy, so Lord Janet's, I guess, not his real name or whatever, but he still matches that description. Okay?
What's his name?
I don't know. He won't tell me. But you're
Okay,
supposed
but
to find
he is
out.
a noble.
I don't know. I thought so, but he looks like a total peasant, so maybe not.
Oh my god. Okay. All right. All right. So let me get this straight. Bushy beard, scar, looks like a peasant.
Yeah, brown clothing, chiseled cheekbones. Like, I mean, like kind of sharp, pointy eyebrows. He has he's kind of tall, like medium.
And where were
skinny
you supposed to
build.
meet him?
Well, he said we'd just find him, but then we haven't been able to find him. He's one of those people that's like, oh, you'll know me when you see me, but then we haven't seen it.
He didn't even give you a place in town to meet you.
No, he's like all mysterious and ish, you know, like whatever.
I can't.
I don't. You know, that's like an impossible description, right? Like, there's 10,000 people that live in the city.
How's that impossible? It's pretty distinct. Like, who has a scar like that? And his skin tone. Like, we told you everything about him. We, like, basically gave you a photograph, even though photographs haven't even been invented yet.
All right, you know what? Just stop talking. It might take me a little bit longer. Stay here for 2 weeks.
Okay.
And then he jogs away.
Oh my god, this is so
I
cool.
clear my throat, shake it off a little bit, and then walk back very, like, regally over to Arcas and say, that went well.
And I'm like, did you tell him we thought he was from the poor quarter?
Did you guys not hear it from over here?
I don't know. I was just troll taking your voice, but it didn't work.
No, I didn't. I didn't at all.
God damn it. Don't mind me,
really
I
funny.
won't be in the valley.
Whenever British people try to imitate my accent, that's what they make it sound like. Oh my god. That's what they think Americans sound like. It's not what we sound like.
No, it's really not.
Oh my god.
So, you guys head back to the burrowed mole. It is late now. You've been gone for many hours. The sun's probably going to be coming up pretty soon. And let's see. I've marked on the map the location of the gambling den, and I've just called it gambling den. And we're also going to mark on the map the location of the burrowed mole. If I can find my doodle machine.
I better be careful with that because once I go into that, I can't stop.
Yo,
My-
you're so
My brain
good.
is starting to talk that way.
Oh my god, you're good.
You know Abby, who was on our show?
Yeah.
We can spiral into that together very easily. It's pretty bad.
Yeah, you guys.
I'm very glad you guys didn't.
I know. Me too.
I wish
Okay.
they did.
You wish what? You could?
I wish they did.
Yeah, me too. This is pretty funny, man.
Someday.
All right, so you guys head back to the burrowed mole, and as you go through the main part of town, this main road that runs from the one gate to the other and past where the mayor's house is, you see down the street that there are a bunch of lanterns lit. It seems like there is a large group of people gathered out in front of the mayor's house with lanterns on sticks, and like lanterns being held in their hands. There seems to be some sort of gathering.
I light up my own lantern and gather.
Let us gather.
I mean, let's just go in.
Do you have a lantern?
Yeah, I think I do actually.
Because I do. I think I do too.
Wow, we're so
Oh,
rich.
no, I don't.
I don't either.
Ah, shit, we don't have a lantern.
All right, you guys show up outside the mayor's house, and it seems that the sheriff is here along with about what looks like 10 or 15 city guardsmen. They're all standing around the mayor's house. And the sheriff looks at you guys as you approach and goes, well, you guys again.
Yep, still investigating. What's going on here?
You didn't hear?
Clearly
Mayor's
not.
wife has been murdered.
Oh.
What happened in the house again?
Did
He
he
nods.
get thrown out like the other?
He considers his options for a moment, nods his head, and leads you guys inward. You walk into the house. She is on the ground in like one of the parlors, one of the lounge rooms. Her skin is like ghostly white. Her eyes have rolled back to their head. Her head is tilted to one side, and there's two big marks on the side of her neck. With blood leading out of it.
Twilight. Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
The first thing you think is Twilight.
Twilight? Seriously? All right, that's it. Next week, when we come back, Anna is no longer on Misscliks.
I told you, it doesn't stop.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, Team Edward.
Maybe I'm not on Misscliks anymore.
Oh my god. We
Okay,
have...
so with my ancient history proficiency, do I recognize that as a vampire bite?
I don't think you need ancient history to have that suspicion.
So vampires are pretty common?
What about
No, they're not common at
But
all.
people
They're
know
super rare.
about like the
Yeah.
fantasies?
Yeah,
and
the
stuff?
legends of vampires. Some people don't believe they exist. Most people think they do because I mean, fucking gods exist and monsters exist. So why can't vampires exist too? But
Okay.
they're very rare, very 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 rare.
Okay.
And the sheriff looks at it and goes, "I think this is getting a little bit beyond my control here. My men aren't trained to deal with this."
Don't
And he
worry.
kind of nudges the body with his toe.
Holy.
With the help of the gods, we shall prevail. All hail the gods.
Oh hell.
Oh hell.
Yeah, we
So,
definitely need some gods in on this one.
Do you think this is a vampire or a werewolf or something else?
A werewolf?
Why would a werewolf have two teeth in the neck?
I don't know. The guy was scrunchy looking. The word Neil used.
Okay,
He was
but
very
Punchy?
shaggy.
it's still you think a werewolf.
Shaggy.
You think a werewolf would kill someone and then make sure to make two marks in the neck just to confuse us, like just
Sheriff
to
goes,
make-
guys,
just
there's
to
no other
lead us
marks
away.
on the body. This is. I
This
don't.
is
I
how
don't
we
want
know.
to say it, but I think you're right. I think we're dealing with some sort of Nosferatu, some sort of undead.
Nosferatu. What's that mean?
It's
I
like
would probably know, right?
Yeah,
it's
sure. You're a smart, well-educated person. You would know. It's
Okay.
a type of other word
it's
for
a
like vampire.
vampire.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
let's look around for any clues, like anything someone could have dropped, footprints, anything CSI type stuff.
So the very very evil thing that you saw is the vampire. Wow.
Oh,
Most
must
likely,
be.
yeah.
Very lucky that vampire rolled a natural 1 on his attack roll against you.
But he's
He was going to wreck you in that alleyway.
Hey, well, you know, the
He
gods
rolled
bless
a
him.
1 and it saved their
He-
life.
Yeah.
Yeah, he rolled a 1 on his attack against her when he beat her initiative, because he rolled a 1 on initiative. So he got first, but then he rolled a 1 on his attack, and then he rolled a 4 on his saving throw. So he like slipped on a banana peel or something, and like fell on his back, and that's how she was able to escape.
Oh my god, Emma.
So
Fucking lucky Emma.
Neil,
he's targeting those two people, that couple. We don't know why.
He was at night. It was at night when you were
there-
outside watching the body and you saw it. It was nighttime.
No, he was there during daytime, I think. You know.
It was just after sundown. The sun had just set.
All right. So we didn't see him in the sun.
Neil, do I
Mhm.
have any knowledge about vampires from my ancient history or any other proficiency?
I don't think ancient history would give you specific vampire lore. Like you might know about a vampire that existed in history, but you're well educated, well traveled. You're also all 6th level. You've also been studying. You're a wizard. You know a great many things. You're very intelligent. Give me an intelligence check, and I will tell you what you know about vampires. In the meantime, you got anything that you players might know about vampires you can use in game. But again,
Okay.
there might be some sort of misinformation.
All right.
Is
Is there like a wooden chair next to me?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay.
Holy shit, 38. You know
Nice.
everything about vampires,
Yes,
basically.
I break the bottom of a wooden chair, and
The sheriff goes, hold on, are you sure?
I'm not taking any chances. And I give like a piece of the chair to everybody, like the sheriff and us three.
I'm like, okay. As I'm like consulting some notes, I put the steak away in my robes.
He puts his hands out and then turns his back as if to say, like, I don't want to know that you're doing this. Like, I'm not going to take responsibility for this.
Okay.
I look around the room for any kind of cross, like Jesus cross necklace or whatever.
There are holy symbols about in the room, but we would in this world, since there's not just like one god, there's a whole pantheon of gods. It would be a holy symbol of a god of good that would work. You do look around the parlor and you notice that there is the symbol for Christ. I'm forgetting her name. The goddess of fertility and the goddess of the hearth in the room. I just don't know what her name is right now because
And
it's
it's
not.
like on the wall or something?
Yeah, it's just on the wall.
Okay, I take it and I put it on Adea's like breast or whatever. Straight up.
In
Like,
my cleavage.
yeah.
You just like put it in her cleavage. All right.
Yeah.
When he does that, I'm like, and I just roll my eyes and go back to reading my notes. Like I just pretty much ignore everything that he's doing.
Okay.
I picked you with the protection, out of us three.
Yes, thank you. And I'm like looking at a book about vampires or like my notes. Thank you. You're the best brother ever. Thank you.
I'm really disappointed he didn't protect me.
It's a symbol of Martha, the goddess of life.
Okay.
What do I know about vampires? I'm reading my note.
You know all sorts of things about vampires.
Everything.
Like all undead creatures, vampires exist both in the prime material plane and the negative material planes at the same time. Their powerful negative essence allows them to drain 2 life energy levels from anyone they strike. If a vampire is making use of some form of weapon in this attack, they cannot employ this power. Basically, if a vampire attacks you, not necessarily with its teeth, but even just like coming in contact with you, like scratching at you, it can drain your life that way. As long as it draws blood, it can drain your life. It doesn't
Holy
have to be with
shit,
its teeth.
vampires in your world near are like
They're very strong.
whoa.
It's the sort of thing like also in this is a weird mechanic. I don't know how to explain it in game terms, but when they drain your life, they actually reduce your level. Like if it drains your life, you actually lose 1 or 2 levels.
They're like
time
zombies in I Am Legend, like
Yeah, they're fucking dangerous. Like
OP.
Yeah.
So when it touches you, it drains like 1 HP per round or something like that.
No. It drains your level.
So like
if you're level 6 and it hits you, you will go down to level 5 or level 4
so even
permanently.
if it touches you, you'll just go down.
Yeah.
If it hits you, I think you get a saving throw. But yeah,
That sucks, Neal.
they're really fucking dangerous. They also regenerate, like a troll would regenerate.
Okay. They also have like a skin that is like armor shell and like they're immune to
fast.
spell.
I mean,
no,
they don't like garlic.
They are undead, so things like sleep and charm and hold type spells do not affect them because they don't have they're undead. Their mind does not exist the way that they do. So mind affecting spells and poison don't affect them. They don't make noise when they walk.
Oh, okay.
They're completely silent. They can transform into gas or into wolves or into bats pretty much at will.
Oh, the wolf thing. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Werewolf vampire.
And they can teleport and they can
They
read
can't
your
teleport,
mind.
but they can climb walls like a spider.
And they have gadget arms that can just come out. And...
They're very, very dangerous. Now they do have a few weaknesses.
So they have
Hold on, they have
attacks and 1 bite attack. No.
They have a few weaknesses here. First and foremost, They are not allowed to enter a building unless they have been invited in by somebody else.
Ooh, I like that one.
That is ridiculous. They can transform themselves into fucking anything, but they cannot enter.
But
That's like the
no, they cannot enter a building without express permission. It's
Yeah.
part of the core of their being.
But don't they have a charm thing?
They can charm people with their eyes. So if you meet their gaze at a close enough range, they can actually try and charm you.
So they could
in
go
which case
up a window, the window open, charm you, and then go in.
Yeah.
they could charm you and then ask you to invite them in and then walk in. That's how they get entrance into buildings, is by like charming someone who comes to answer the door and then be like, invite me in. And the person will be like, oh, please come in. And they can go in and do whatever they want.
Okay.
They really dislike the odor of strong garlic, and they're not going to get close to it, but it won't necessarily like defeat them. They will recoil from the face of a mirror. Like they mirrors freak them out, and they try and stay away from mirrors. It's not going to stop them forever, but they hate it, and their reflection does not show up. Also, a holy symbol from a god of good, like Martha or Astaire, will, if presented with conviction by someone who actually believes in things, will drive them back.
See, sister?
We're believers.
It can't just be like, you can't just have it on you, but you have to like hold it and present it to them with conviction.
At least you can take it out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I nod appreciatively at him as I reach that spot in my notes.
In my mind, oh yeah.
They are weak to holy water, or if they're hit with a holy symbol.
I got holy water.
I break the mirror in the room with my fist, and I take a part of it and I put it in my pockets.
I take a picture.
Okay.
Too.
Okay. If they're exposed to sunlight, it will just kill them, like flat. Like if they're fully exposed to sunlight, it will kill them flat out. It doesn't say like if a little bit of sunlight hits them what happened, but like if they walk out into daylight, they just die. If they are immersed, like put below running water, it will kill them in 3 minutes.
Does it like ground their powers or anything, or just kill them?
You're not actually sure the exact mechanics of it, but if you are somehow able to submerge a vampire in running water, it will kill them in 3 minutes.
Okay.
And
what about if you put them on fire?
Fire will hurt them, but not necessarily kill them.
Okay.
Anything about wooden stakes?
Yes. You can. It will basically reduce them to 0 HP if you put a wooden stake through their heart, but it doesn't kill them. In order to fully kill them, if you drive a wooden stake through their heart, you must cut their head off and stuff their mouth full of holy wafers. And
can you cut their head off from the start? Like...
yeah, but they regenerate. Like if you're just standing in front of a vampire and you cut his head off, he will seem to die, but there's nothing in there about that actually killing a person. Also, I don't think anyone has ever successfully cut a vampire's head off while it wasn't staked, because they're really fucking strong. I should also mention they're about as strong as Arcas. About, not quite.
Okay.
Oh, also they're not allowed to cross running water. If there's like a bridge over it, that's fine. Or if they take a boat over it, it's fine. But if there's like a creek, they can't just jump over the creek, and they can't fly over it either, as their bat form.
That's probably why he's hanging over here and not leaving. Maybe it's because of the river. Is there a thing for the river to cross?
Yeah,
there's a
one
bridge.
Oh, okay. What if we burn the bridge?
But there's also like the other part of
the
city.
You can't burn the bridge. How are
there's
we gonna get
also
out?
the other part of the city without freaking water, where you can just.
True.
If he wanted to leave, he could climb the walls, fly the walls.
I go in the kitchen and I see if there's that thing, garlic.
Garlic, yes, there is garlic.
I take a bunch.
Some of that, yeah.
And I give some to the girls.
Okay.
We're gonna smell lovely.
Wooden stake. Do I know anything about what that has to be? Like, if I have a wooden arrow and I shoot them in the heart, is that a wooden stake?
It doesn't say. Your lore does not tell you. It might work. It might not work. You'd have to try it yourself.
I feel it will work.
I feel like it would too.
The sheriff goes, she's dead, but she's not the only one. A couple of the butlers were killed, and one of the serving girls as well.
Do I know if they turn into
exactly. We need to cut her head. We need to cut her head and burn the body.
What?
I would know if the person being bit is in danger of becoming a vampire.
They will rise from the dead after they're buried.
Yeah, let's kill.
They have to be buried before they will rise from the dead.
Okay, unfortunately, she has no relative right now. We need to exterminate or whatever you said that. She will become a vampire.
Right. So if she doesn't get buried, like if we cremate her and put her in an urn, which is never buried, then she'll never become a vampire, right?
This is true.
Okay, we do that. And then we fucking freak out because the mayor. Oh, the mayor might have been the vampire and he did that because it's his wife. That's why he came back.
Yeah, he wanted to get his wife vampire.
Yeah.
So they can live in the forever
So
world.
maybe the wife has nothing to do with the whole story. It is just the mayor is back. We have 2 vampires now. Oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
Oh, okay. Well, we need to cremate all these bodies.
I bet he's still sleeping in the tomb we made him. We should go see if he left
rose
his
from
tomb.
the dead.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
but let's bring
During daytime.
Let's bring the
we
body.
We must first take these bodies and cremate them and personally scatter the ashes so that we're sure they're never buried.
Okay.
So...
Oh, one more thing I should mention, because this is important. A building that is a public building, like a marketplace or a forum or a bar, where there's an open invitation for anybody to enter, they can go into. But if it's like a private house that you would have to like knock on to enter normally, a home or some sort of private domicile, then they are blocked from entering.
Okay. What if a bar turns into a non-open establishment if we convince them?
Test it. Find out.
Everybody close.
So like a room in a hotel, for example, where you would have to ask to be let in?
I think rooms
That's one of those borderline edge cases that doesn't exist in history, in your historical lore.
In the movies, the hotel room is considered as the home.
I guess we'll find out.
And I think that's it for this week.
Vampire!
Yeah! Reminder, next time it's about cremating first.
Yes, cremate first.
I'll write it.
I'm writing it in my notes. Cremate
vampires.
Oh, yeah, and you need magic weapons in order to affect them. They can't be hurt by non-magical weapons.
These
enemies, is it like the ultimate bad guy?
Weapons.
That's not the old. I mean, there's harder monsters to fight. They get much harder.
Okay, interesting.
But these guys are really difficult, and it's not the sort of monster that you just like walk into and then just kill on the spot. They require preparation, forethought, planning, strategy.
What if I cast light in his eyes? Is that equivalent to sunlight or no?
That light is not the equivalent to sunlight. In terms of like magical purposes, sunlight is sunlight, unless there's a spell that says it creates sunlight specifically. If it says it creates light as bright as sunlight, that's not the same. It has to be light from the sun.
Makes
itself.
sense.
Neil,
I could have still blinded him. It would have been glorious.
Did I learn anything about silver affecting them in particular?
I don't remember. Let me double check.
Okay.
I don't think there's anything. No, there's nothing about silver.
Okay.
Okay. It's a wrap for this week.
Yeah.
We have an announcement.
Yes.
We have an announcement. Anna.
We're talking about this weekend, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, as it turns out, we are going to get the chance to play Dungeons and Dragons together in person, except not Neil because he moved to Vietnam and left me behind to be sad by myself. go. So this is his divine punishment. A little bad. Okay, I feel a lot bad. I'm sorry, Neal. But the rest of us three, as well as Avison, Stephanie Powell, who you've seen on our shows and on Dungeon World. Aw, bye, Neal. She'll be there as well. And Stephen Lumpkin will be our DM. And
Yay!
we'll be live at the Flaming Cow Studios to make some Dungeons and Dragons videos for you. So you won't get to see the videos live this weekend because we'll be recording them to release later. But you will get to see some behind the scenes photos and I'm sure videos of us being silly. So if you have any requests or anything, stay in touch with us on Twitter at Misscliks, as well as at all of our personal accounts. And you will see the fun hijinks that happen when we are all together under one roof, which is probably just going to be lots of giggling and crying.
Yeah, it's gonna be really fun. Jen, me, and Steven are all leaving from Montreal, flying together, so it should be really nice. I can't wait to play D&D real life with you guys.
Yes.
Poor Neal. Look how sad Neal is.
I know.
Sorry, Neal. I wish.
And I'm bringing accessories.
Whoa. Twisted mind.
Just wait till you see them, Steph.
I'm bringing accessories. Yeah, there will be, yes, check your deck. There will be no live stream. This will all be recorded and eventually posted on our YouTube after editing. So it's exciting. It's a brand new campaign with brand new setting, brand new characters. Voila.
And I think you guys are really gonna like these characters.
Voila. Yep. And that's it. The shout outs, Jen?
Yes. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm really excited actually for our next play session because I'm excited to be a team of vampire slayers.
Yeah.
Nice.
Shout out to Neal for introducing vampires. Although I think we might die to them, I think that's still really cool.
Yeah. I'm already imagining all of our characters with like stakes and like garlic necklaces. All the cheesy vampire killing stuff.
I imagine Arcas have like garlic in the nose and like just like super.
You won't get me. We're gonna like investigate the day during the day and like I guess guard during the night or something. Put like garlic at our doors. I'm excited. That's it. Follow me at Livinpink SC2.
Cool. Follow me, Missharvey, all the things. I stream a lot. Streaming tomorrow. You've been at stuff. Yay.
I'm Anna Prosser on all the things. I stream every day that I'm not here on Misscliks except for Sundays. And the only thing that's not Anna Prosser is YouTube, which is Anna Prosser TV. And I usually play Heroes of the Storm. And my Heroes of the Storm show, Eye on the Storm, is live on Thursday at 7:15 p.m. Pacific. And this week we will be talking about the opening of the closed beta of Heroes of the Storm.
Which is today, apparently, right?
Yeah, it happened today. And there's a lot to talk about, so be sure to tune in.
And Jeff playing CS in the background, I must admit, it was sometimes distracting. I was like, is he good? And I'm like, he knows a little bit what he's doing.
Yeah, that's my husband Jeff. You can watch him stream on In Control TV. He's pretty good.
That little plug.
I'm Koibu on pretty much all the things, or Koibu0 on YouTube and on Twitter because they require you to have 6 characters in your name instead of 5. So I hate the world. And Koibu on Reddit and on Twitch. I do a lot of D&D stuff. And if you're interested in D&D, want to see something a little out of the ordinary, you should check out Dicing with Death. It's a show I do with my longtime best friend, Ryan. We've been playing together for like 17 years now.
Jeez.
And so we do a one-on-one campaign, 1 DM, 1 player, which is really different. And it's totally worth checking out because we just started a new character like 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago. So you check that out on YouTube, youtube.com/Koibu0, Dicing with Death. It's really awesome.
That sounds
check it out.
cool. I need to tune into that more often with you and Ryan. Okay,
that's it.
guys.
I'm done.
Thank you, Neal. This was an awesome episode. Thank you, girls. Thank you, everyone.
Bye, guys. See you next week for more D&D.
Take care.
Bye.